Hi guys, it's me. Wait, you don't know who I am, but that doesn't matter. You don't need to know who I am to enjoy good stories. So let's get this show on the road, shall we? Alright, so before I tell you guys anything, I'm just gonna go straight into it. So, Deku. We're gonna go straight to when Deku is 4 years old. He's at the quirk doctor, and he's being told that he's quirkless. And little Deku cries for just a little bit, and he's very determined to still be a hero. He's like, I'm still gonna be a hero. And his mom just cries and gives him a hug and says, I'm sorry, and all that crap that happened in canon when he's watching All Might be a badass. But yeah. And he's like, can I ever do that? No, I have to train. And that's what Deku does. He trains. But before all that, he he's at the little preschool or whatever you want to call it, where all the little kids are showing their quirks, and everyone's going crazy over Bakugo making sparkles. And I don't know why you would go crazy over sparkles, but okay. But then they get to Deku, and he's like, I'm quirkless. And everyone starts laughing. And I mean everyone, even the teacher. Well, maybe not the teacher. She's probably just there stunned in silence. And Deku's like, I'm still gonna be a hero. And Bakugo's like, ha, you a hero? How's a quirkless loser like you going to become a hero? You're nothing but a Deku. And Deku's just like, just you wait and see. I'll be a hero, even better than you. And Bakugo just scoffs and laughs at him. And everyone laughs even harder. Like, you become a hero? Ha 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 ha. And Deku starts crying. And he runs out the room. He runs and cries all the way home. This little 4 or 5-year-old kid is crying, running down the street, and no one's caring. Not a single person, not even the teacher. No one's trying to comfort him or get him to stop crying. Deku just runs all home and cries all the way there. He busts through the door, and Inko sees him crying as she's asking him what's wrong, while Deku just runs right past her. Excuse me. He runs right past her and straight to his room and continues crying. Deku, while crying, is like, I'm still gonna become a hero. Just you wait. As he then calls his father, Hasashi, who in this is going to be military. He's going to be in the military, all right? And he's going to have like 1 week off every month, because that's what they decide to give him, because he has family. And that's a pretty good deal if you ask me. A week a month to hang with your family. So every month, Hasashi's home for a week, and he trains little Izuku. At first, it's nothing but speed training. like running down the block, running around the block, running all the way down to the beach. And it's just running in general. Running on the sand, running in the mud, running. Climbing up trees, climbing up street poles, climbing up the side of buildings, doing some parkour and stuff, just running, basic stuff. And so, after the years, Deku is extremely fast. Like, faster than a normal human should be. Like, Usain Bolt? Nah, he would blitz him. But, I might have said that name wrong, I'm sorry. But, that don't matter right now. Deku matters right now. As let's say he's about 10 at this point, where they come across Dagobah Beach, and Hisashi's like, this is perfect. We can train your body now. As Hisashi's like he already taught his son hand-to-hand combat and whatever, but he didn't really train his body that much. He just showed him a few moves, and that was pretty much it. Because, he just has a week, a month, and, that time adds up, and, it's not really that much time, to be honest, but it's some time. And all he has to do is show Deku the moves, and if Deku is smart, he'll keep at it. He doesn't really need his father to continue learning. So, Hisashi's like, clean up this beach, son. And Hisashi's like, I'll be back in about 4 months. I expect this beach to be clean by then. And Deku, he thinks his father's joking. And he gets the beach clean in 2 months. Yeah, he really pushed himself there in 2 months to clean the beach. But he did it. So, after continued training, continued running for 3 more months, he noticed that his father didn't show up. And he's like, where's his father at? And he's just wondering this, as Hisashi is nowhere to be found. So, yeah, we got a disappearance on our hands, folks. Hisashi disappeared. But we'll get to him later. By this time, I'll say Deku is about 15. He enlisted in the military, and he got his own special rank, Agent Classified. As I just thought having the name Classified would be funny. If someone asked you your name, you'd be like, Classified. It's just funny to me. If you guys wanted to change, I'll change it. But right now, it's going to be Agent Classified, or AC for short. So, yeah, Deku, he's like the youngest one there. And, yeah, he's on like the special ops where they run things. Like, they do all the tough stuff. Because, Hisashi didn't just teach him speed and how to fight. He taught him how to shoot a pistol, how to build up the pistol, how to build it from scratch and whatnot. He taught him all that stuff. He taught him about guns. He took him to firing ranges every now and again. He took his son camping one time and they killed a deer, but like that's not important right now. What's important is deku. Like, if you guys want me to, no, never mind. So this one time, Momo gets kidnapped. Yes, Momo gets kidnapped, and you know who the Yaoyorozu's called to get their child back? They called the military. And the military, they sent the special ops. Yes, Deku takes part in the rescue of Momo Yaoyorozu. More details on that later, but that's just how they meet. He also meets Melissa Shield one time, Melissa and David Shield, because they got some of their tech stolen and they called the military to get it back, and like Deku was a part of that mission, so like he met them as well. That's just how I'm gonna say that. But anyways, on with the current story of Deku is now 18 and he finally gets a call from his father. His father has been comatose, but he's awake now. And his father, he's in America, in California. And he tells his son that he's had to take an early retirement and he chose to settle in California because he missing a leg. So no more military work for him. Can't even walk straight. But I mean, like, they probably got some really advanced tech to give him a leg, but he didn't want it. He rather relaxed than do any work. He's like, my son can take care of anything 3 times better than I can. So just leave everything to him. So Hisashi's very proud of his son, and he's bragging that he's lesser than his son, which I don't think any real father would do that. They try to put themselves above their son, but you know, this is just a what if story. So like Deku, he gets like 2 weeks off of military work, and 1 week he spends with his mother, and the next week he decides to fly over to California. So while Deku's waiting for his plane, he's like, you know, in a waiting area where they call the plane numbers and whatever. He notices a very strange man in a lab coat. Seems to be a doctor or a scientist of some sorts. And Izuku just notices him pacing back and forth, muttering under his breath, I don't have time for this. I need it now. When's the plane gonna come? I need it now. As every word he mutters, he gets more and more aggressive and loud until he just suddenly starts shouting and yelling at the top of his lungs, I need it now. And suddenly, he just lashes at what you call it, flight attendant. Jesus. I almost said nurse there, but a flight attendant. And he scratches her on the arm, and Izuku notices this, and he just puts a big boot in his face, knocking him out. Guy's out cold. And Izuku checks up on the girl, and he's like, that guy was clearly on something. Are you okay, miss? And she's like, I'm fine, it's just a scratch. And he's like, are you sure? I'd get that checked out if I were you. And she's like, I'm fine, don't worry. I really have to go now and report this incident. As he's like, okay, I'll just be safe. As she walks off. And we skip about 2 hours later when Deku's in the air on the plane as he notices that some flight attendant is furiously scratching her arm. She just can't stop scratching it. As she's just dripping blood at this point. She just can't stop scratching it. And yeah, I think this is a good time to leave it off. Leave some suggestions, some comments down below. Tell me what else you'd like to see. I think I'm gonna have a misleading title, so like y'all don't figure out what's really going on here. Wink, wink, smiley face. But yeah, I have to go, so I'm leaving this off early. I'll see you guys later, or whatever. Hope you guys enjoyed. Whatever. Goodbye.